Hey guys, how's it going? It's middle of wherever. I'm Katelyn.
And I'm Jordan.
And we made it to Bishop. So we don't really have a plan for the rest of the day. Thinking of possibly maybe doing some bouldering.
We're in a PV Pit campground, which is a campground made by the BLM because of how much bouldering there is out here. All the boulderers didn't really have a campsite to go to, but the people out here are some of the gnarliest climbers we've ever seen in our lives, and it's kind of intimidating. So I'm looking at the map here and just realized that the John Muir Wilderness is just southwest of us, not that far. And maybe I can get Katelyn to go on a backpacking trip out there, which would require us to get a permit and bear canisters and actually maybe even snowshoes. So, Katelyn, what do you think of that?
I think that sounds great.
Katelyn just made us breakfast burritos. And they're super dank. Thanks, Katelyn. But I think when we're done eating, we're gonna go try to get that permit and maybe try to find snowshoes and also a bear can. Because I don't even think that you can go backpacking out there without one. So I have this like absolutely ridiculous amount of stickers that I've collected over the years from all the places we've been. And I decided to put up some of them yesterday. It's not even a quarter of them. I literally have hundreds of dollars worth of stickers that I've collected over the years, and I don't know what to do with them. What do you think about my massive sticker collection? What do you think I should do with it?
What do you mean?
I don't know, I'm scared to use my stickers. I didn't even actually take the backing off the stickers and stick them to the wall in there. I just put tape on the back so I didn't have to like actually use them.
He's got commitment issues.
Alright dudes, we just got back from the ranger station and we got the permit.
Really?
And Katelyn's making lunch. We also got the snowshoes and other supplies that we need for the trip, which we'll be leaving on tomorrow morning. Should be pretty sweet.
And very cowabunga. Rock on, dude.
I also bought the map and more stickers, dude. Check out these stickers. This one's really cool.
Alright, so we pretty much got everything out and ready to go. I still have a few more things to go through, and Jordan is currently in the kitchen slaving away, so we're going to go see what he's up to.
What's up?
What's up, dude?
Just got done smashing these bagels. Smash these bagels so they take up less room. 1.5 bagels each. I'm going to put the extra bagels in with the bread. We also got our gear and clothes laid out over here. This is what I'm wearing. This is all my warm stuff and my rain gear. So yeah, dude, that's what's going on over here. It's, you know, chakra bra, it's cowabunga. It's, you know, it's all of those things. So yeah, turn the camera on.
So this is gonna be so much fun. I'm like a burrito. I've got like 6 layers on. Anybody knows me, they know how much I hate being cold. So I'm layered like a goddamn burrito.
Her trail name is Bundle.
No, it's not!
Okay, so since the snow's too deep to use our tent stakes, we're going to do a type of anchor called the dead man anchor, and which is usually used to rappel off of. So basically what you do is you figure out where your guy line's gonna be at, where the tension's gonna be at, and dig a trench that is perpendicular to the direction of the pull of the guy line. Put a little channel right there in the center of it where your guy line will go. And you're gonna wanna get a branch, which it's very difficult to find large dead branches around here with all the snow. So I just got a bunch of small ones, and I have this loop in the end of my guy line. Bring the middle of it through the loop. Put these branches through here, tighten it down, put this down into the trench. Make sure that the guy line is in the little slot that you dug, and then bury it. Pack it down, tighten it up, and that's not gonna go anywhere.
So we just got into the tent. We're getting everything set up for bedtimes and changing our socks, and I'm freezing. I'm absolutely freezing. My feet are wet, my pants are somehow wet, but still a good time.
All right, we're gonna put on some more layers right now. Then we're gonna get the snowshoes back on. Gonna go try to find a good tree for our bear bag. Start making some food, and probably come back to the tent, boil some water, and put that in a bottle and put it in our sleeping bag with us, right? Be nice and warm. Mm-hmm. And peanut butter. Peanut butter makes you warm. I don't know how. You just eat it and you're warm. Right.
Sure.
I don't know the science behind it.
It's Faster Jordan. He's an outdoor, you know. Brain fart.
I don't know how the science works. I'm telling you, you eat peanut butter before you go to bed, and somehow you're warmer. Also, go pee before you go to bed, and then you also stay warm. There's science behind that one too.
I don't believe you.
I don't know that one though too. But
I don't believe you.
it's because your bladder takes up so much energy keeping your pee warm. If you just get rid of it,
I don't think
then it doesn't have to keep it warm. Your body doesn't have to use the energy to keep your pee warm. These are my Patagonia puff pants, and they are one of my favorite pieces of gear. I could almost not use a sleeping bag, just have these two puffy jackets on and these pants, and I'll be warm enough, dude.
And
Even in 0 degrees right now. Yeah, watch out for this though.
And he said that my trail name is Bundle.
I'm super bundled. We're snowshoeing right now, you know what I mean? We need to fix that. But yeah, I'm gonna be super toasty warm tonight. Look at how much trout there is in this stream. There's like at least 12 that I can see. Really wish I had my fly rod. We're almost back to the truck now though. About to get back onto the paved road. So we're gonna be taking our snowshoes off here in a minute. It's super bright out here. All right, we'll see you at the truck.